Okay. Stop. Stop it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, it turns out the tease of this DIY went fairly viral on TikTok. The good news is if you are interested in starting a feather slap bracelet side hustle, there's a plethora of customers waiting in my comment section who are very interested in buying them and don't want to DIY them. Today's DIY is so high impact for low effort. It's like that sweet spot that just gives us all the DIY feels. If this is your first video, my name is Orly. This is the DIY designer. I do super fun DIY fashion and home decor on this channel. I'm really all about customization. I want you guys to customize your wardrobe in a way that really celebrates what makes you different and makes you you. DIY is just such a fun way to do that. And I have an online course called Style Language. It's all about unlocking your personal style. So by the time the course is done, you unlock your 4 words which make up your style language. And it's so fun and so cool and so useful for your life moving forward. And I have this sick accessories brand called Rock Knot. It's like rugged, rhinestone, macrame, woven, sparkling purses and purse straps and chokers and earrings and bracelets and all sorts of fun stuff. It's just absolutely fabulous and I love it so much. So that's a little bit about me, but let's talk about today's DIY. This is too fun for words. You're gonna be addicted. We're gonna make a slap bracelet covered in feathers that you can whoosh. All you need are slap bracelets. I will link the ones that I bought below. Then obviously a needle and thread, and then your boas. Now I got all of mine at the Feather Place. This is one of the dopest places in downtown LA, the most incredible selection, but they sell online, which means you guys can get everything that I got. I will link the exact colors, the exact quality, everything I did, but it was a 2-ply economy is what I did, which is really affordable. I think it was like $35. And the one boa is enough to make 2 full sets. So you could like split this with a friend or something like that. All right, so here are the slap bracelets that I bought on Amazon. I cannot say if these are like the best slap bracelets in the world, but they definitely worked for what I needed. The one thing I liked is that it's a metal slap bracelet covered with like a nylon fabric on the outside, which allows us to anchor in at certain points in order to sew them down. If you get the silicone ones, maybe they're stronger, I don't know, but it will be very hard to sew through them. So just something to consider. Now here's our materials. I spray painted 2 of them black because I knew I wanted to use this black boa and I wanted to make sure the slap bracelet disappeared. Next, you're just gonna cut it to size. Now, I think this is the most important tip. You want to make it double the length so that you fold it in half and it is twice as fluffy and twice as luxe. I promise you that is what's gonna make this look like the really high-end versions instead of like the cheapy, sad, lame little ones that are available on Amazon. So double is the way to go. When you are cutting through any boa or any fur, you always wanna make sure to pull all of the feathers out of the way, like right and left, separate it like creating a part so that all you're cutting through is the internal rope and you're not creating any sort of blunt edges. Needle and thread in a matching color, and then just double check which direction your slap bracelet goes so you don't accidentally attach it to the wrong side. Okay, so to get started, this is the way that I recommend doing it. You're gonna wanna go up through the bottom of the slap bracelet. Again, this is why it's nice that it's sort of a fabric you can sew through. And you're gonna go through the internal rope of the boa. For the beginning and the end, the 2 ends, you actually want to go through the heart, like the meat of the boa, which is a rope, so that it's really strong and tacked down. The rest of the time, you're going to be able to just do these looping stitches, and I'll show you that on a white boa in just a second. So you come up through the bottom, you go in through the rope on one side, the rope on the other side, and back down through the boa. Again, remember, because we folded it in half, one side has 2 ends and the other side has a loop. So you just want to go through both pieces. Now, for the rest of it, this is what you're gonna do. You can see I've already done that. That side is tacked down. You're gonna skip, a nice big skip, maybe 2 inches down. You're gonna go through the slap bracelet and turn your needle parallel to the slap bracelet. Do you see how I'm gliding it all the way across? What this is gonna do is it's gonna go right across the top of the 2 ropes, holding the boa in place without ever tacking down the feathers themselves. So again, I'm gonna show this again. You wanna basically leave all of the thread on the back side so it never reaches the front. So you go down through the down through the slap bracelet, turn the needle so it's gliding straight across, only tacking down the rope, never even coming in contact with the feathers. Then you pull and all that excess thread is on the back side. If you went through the boa, pulled the thread all the way out, then went back down. When it came down, it would tack down and smash all of the feathers. You don't want to do that. You basically want to avoid the feathers at all costs, which is why you glide the needle and thread parallel, just basically tacking down the rope. You're gonna do that all the way down. You can see I did what, 1, 2, 3, 5 stitches, and that's it. When you get to the other end, you're gonna do the same thing as you did in the beginning, which is basically going through the slap bracelet, through the rope inside of the boa, and then back down. That will just make sure that the beginning and the end are very strongly tacked down. When you're done, you just knot it off. So you create a little stitch, you put your needle through the hole and pull tight, you grab that stitch again, pull your needle through the hole, go through the thread and pull tight. And now it's fully secured. So that is the way to do it. You want to make sure to slide it right over the rope. I mean, was I lying when I said that's easy? Was I lying? Okay, I'm gonna do a little styling video right in here because I just wanna show you all the ways that you can wear it. So I think that's more valuable than me like modeling them outside. I really wanna give you some cool, fun inspo ideas. So let's do that right now.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so
I'm gonna stop because I could go on forever. Anything long sleeve, it just works beautifully. The tighter the sleeve, the easier time you're gonna have. But other than that, I mean, have at it, man. This is so fun and it works. Like, it's legit, it's not going anywhere. Like I said, I have everything linked below if you want like the same quality and same everything that I got. Otherwise, just keep an eye out when you're out shopping if you find anything that's gonna work for you. Check out the online course for style language at mystylelanguage.com. Check out Rock Knot for all the fun accessories if you guys need any goodies, and I will see you here next week. Thanks for being here. This was such a fun one.